If you're confused about where you stand with someone, if they come close, then suddenly pull away, this video isn't random. Because when emotional attachment exists, it rarely shows up as clarity. It shows up as contradiction. And once you recognize how attachment actually behaves, you'll understand why distance can mean more than words. Most people think emotional attachment looks obvious. Consistent effort, clear interest, direct communication. But psychology shows something uncomfortable. The strongest attachments often hide behind mixed signals, silence, and withdrawal. Let's break down the signs, not the obvious ones, but the behaviors people display when they feel deeply attached and don't know how to handle it. Sign 1. They feel calm around you, then notice it. When someone is emotionally attached, their nervous system responds to you. They relax. They open up without planning to. They share thoughts they don't normally share. But here's the key part. They often pull back after this happens. Because once their body feels safe, their mind realizes vulnerability just occurred. Attachment forms first in the nervous system. Fear shows up second, and the next sign is where most people completely misread emotional attachment. Sign 2. Your emotional state changes their behavior. If your mood shifts, they feel it. You go quiet, they sense it. You pull back, they become uneasy. You're happy, they feel lighter around you. They may not say anything, but their behavior changes. This happens because attachment creates emotional synchronization. Their emotions start responding to yours automatically. They don't need to admit attachment. Their nervous system already has. Sign 3. They remember small things, then act like it's nothing. They remember details you barely recall mentioning. How you think. What affects you. What matters to you emotionally. Then they downplay it. Act casual. Pretend it meant nothing. Because emotional attachment sharpens memory. But acknowledging it sharpens vulnerability. And that makes them uncomfortable. This next sign is subtle, and people usually realize it too late. Sign 4. They get protective without claiming you. They check if you're safe. They notice when you're overwhelmed. They react internally when someone disrespects you. But they don't frame it as jealousy. They don't label it as care. It's instinctive. Because when emotional attachment forms, your well-being becomes emotionally relevant, even without commitment. Sign 5. They can't fully disappear. Even after distance. Even after silence. Even after saying they need space. They come back. They check in. They find small reasons to reconnect. Not because they're confused, but because attachment doesn't dissolve just because someone avoids confronting it. Behavior reveals what words refuse to admit. And this is where attachment starts creating internal conflict. Sign 6. Your opinion carries more weight than others. They care how you see them. Your approval affects them. Your disappointment lingers longer than it should. They may adjust behavior after sensing how you feel. Psychologically, attachment links self-worth to emotional feedback from a specific person. If your validation matters more than they admit, attachment is already present. Sign 7. They show jealousy, then hide it. They ask questions that don't sound like questions. They go quiet when you mention someone else. They become more attentive afterward. Not controlling. Not dramatic. Just unsettled. Jealousy isn't about ownership. It's about emotional investment. And people who deny attachment often feel it the strongest. This final sign explains why attachment often looks like distance. Sign 8. They get close, then pull away. They open up. They connect deeply. then they retreat. This isn't lack of attachment. This is fearful or avoidant attachment responding to intensity. The bond feels real, and that makes it threatening. Pulling away becomes their way of regaining emotional control, not proof that the attachment isn't there. Emotional attachment doesn't always create clarity. Often, it creates tension. If several of these signs felt familiar, then the connection already exists, even if it's never been acknowledged. Sometimes the strongest bonds are the ones people struggle to face. People who notice emotional patterns early don't usually find this channel by accident. If this made sense to you, you already understand relationships on a deeper level than most.